Put it on.
No.
I said put it on.
No.
Oh, why do you always do this? Every Christmas it's the same. What is your problem with Christmas, you Grinch?
It's expensive. Hello and welcome to Just One More Watch. Yeah, alright, so Mrs. Jomma won that particular argument, but she's not here now, so off it goes. She's right, you know, though. I am a bit of a Grinch when it comes to Christmas, or maybe more specifically, I'm a bit of a Scrooge McDuck when it comes to Christmas. I just find the whole thing so incredibly expensive for one day of fun. The lights, the tree, the decorations, the wreath, the cards, the food, and that's before we've even started talking about presents. I mean, what wise guy came up with that particular tradition? I've no idea. But do not fear, Jomwa is here with some Christmas money-saving tips if you're looking for gifts for either yourself or for a loved one. To be honest, I've left it a bit late this year. Maybe this should be a last-minute Christmas gift idea video. I am going to be playing Santa today though. One lucky subscriber is going to win a 3-piece watch collection that I think will make their Christmas. 1 piece by Seiko, 1 piece by Orient, and 1 piece by Casio. A fantastic collection. Let's get on with it. So, as we are on the 9th of December, please check with all suppliers that they can actually deliver the products you order before Christmas if you do pick anything up from this list. No AliExpress, therefore, you'd have needed to have ordered stuff in October to guarantee its arrival by Christmas, let's be honest. And I hope you did order one particular product from AliExpress back in November when I told you to. It's the SKMEI Transforming Watch, surely the ultimate stocking filler this Christmas. These things are less than $6 and so much fun. My 3-year-old nephew absolutely adores his. He's no idea what the time is, but he just loves playing with the robot regardless. There are, however, plenty of these elsewhere. They're all over eBay. Looks like there are some in the UK, there are some in China, and there are some in Sri Lanka. So if you happen to live in one of those 3 countries, I reckon you're guaranteed delivery before Christmas. Check with arrival dates. If you can pick one up at a decent price, it is a fantastic stocking filler for the child in your life, large or small. Next up, it's a present that you won't be embarrassed asking your favourite Auntie Gladys to buy you because it costs less than $15. It's a basic watch repair toolkit. I think if you're just getting started out in the hobby, one of these toolkits should be right at the top of your prospective Christmas gift list. They'll help you with so many tasks, including sizing bracelets, changing straps, and changing batteries on your quartz pieces. There's a huge range to choose from as well, from less than $15, as I mentioned, up to about $30 or $35. I'll leave links in the description of the video to a couple of my favourites from Amazon and eBay. You are not short of options. Now, some of the tools they contain are better than others. Some of them you will eventually supersede as you descend further and further down the watch collecting rabbit hole, but I've been well into this rabbit hole for 4 years now. I've bought 2 of these kits and I still use a lot of the basic equipment when I'm carrying out my mod vid. And all of the kits come with their own cases, so you're less inclined to lose any of the parts. Watch collecting doesn't have to cost a fortune, and neither does watch modding. Having said that, I recommend you spend a little bit extra on a couple of pieces of equipment, including a quality spring bar removal tool. I recommend the Bergeon 6767. They are again all over Amazon and eBay, around the $20 mark, and conveniently will slip inside all watch nerds stockings hanging over the mantelpiece. I bought a 6767-F about 4 years ago and I use it on a daily basis, literally a daily basis, when I'm swapping out straps and bracelets on watches. Both ends are removable and replaceable if you need to, but it's a quality item well worth $20 and mine is still going strong. Next up, if you're a gentleman watch collector and you've been trying to persuade your better half to get into the hobby but with no luck at all, why not buy her a Casio? Mrs. Jomwa has steadfastly refused to join me down the rabbit hole over the last 5 years, but I have put a Casio on her wrist rather than the fashion watch she was wearing when we met. I would suggest strongly having a look at this one, the A700W. I picked one up earlier on this year. It's in the queue for review along with about 20 other watches. Super slim, a very elegant little watch on a comfortable metal band. Couple of pastel colour tones surrounding the dial as well there. I think this one definitely aimed at ladies or gentlemen who prefer a slightly lighter watch on their wrist. Now there are a couple of different versions of this one. There's also what they call a vintage one, which is all grey tone, deleting the colour, but it comes on a mesh bracelet. $30 for the regular one, $50 for the vintage one or thereabouts. Again, plenty of them on eBay and Amazon. A well-chosen Casio in the stocking might just help the cause. Or if you have a little bit more money to spend on the lady or the gentleman in your life, why not buy them a TISSOT PR100 Powermatic 80? I think the TISSOT PR100 Powermatic 80 is one of the ultimate bargains in the watch industry. $200 for the ladies version from JOMASHOP. That is a Swiss-made watch with an 80-hour power reserve automatic movement from the Swatch Group. That is an outrageous deal. Gentlemen's versions start at around $240 on the leather, a little more than that on the bracelet. I've reviewed this one in the past. I thought it was an absolutely outstanding timepiece. TISSOT has a great brand reputation, great brand identity, and it's the type of watch that you buy someone knowing they're going to keep it for decades. It's got that type of long-term durability about it. And I say it every Christmas, if you want to look like you spent a lot of money on someone, buy them a TISSOT. The packaging is fantastic. Great box, couple of little hidden pouches in the side, and they all come with a couple of books in with the box, a history of the company and a TISSOT catalogue. It makes you look like you're very, very generous indeed, when in reality you've only spent $200. And finally, my last gift suggestion for this Christmas, because let's be honest, they might not be here next Christmas, it's the Seiko Saab 035 and Seiko Saab 017. Both still available on Amazon around the $400 mark. They discontinued the Saab 033 and 035 a couple of years ago now, I think about 2.5 years ago now. I did a complete 180 and fell in love with the 033. 033s are pretty much all gone, but you can buy the cream dial 035s for what I think is a very reasonable price of around $420. $420 gets you a Seiko 6-arm movement in sapphire crystal, a bit of lume, a half-decent bracelet and 100 meters of water resistance. I think it's a classic. I don't know how many are going to be here next year. I'd be buying that one or asking for someone else to buy you that one before they're gone. Similarly, the Alpinist, the OG Alpinist, the SARB 017. Again discontinued, again replaced, and I don't think the new watch is any better than the old one. In fact, I don't think it's as good, and it's more expensive. If you can pick up an original Alpinist or get someone else to pick up an original Alpinist for you, again on eBay or Amazon for less than $500, I think that is a good long-term buy and one you will not regret. So there you have it, some Christmas gift ideas for you there from $5 to $450 if you're still looking to either give or receive something horological but haven't quite got around to organising it yet. Anyway, on to the giveaway. One of you lucky punters is going to be on the receiving end, perhaps in time for Christmas, of a 3-piece big brand watch collection worth around $500 US. On that note, this video is sponsored by me. I bought all of these watches specifically to give them away to one of you to say thank you for another fantastic year on the Just One More Watch channel. Let's be honest, 2020 has been an absolute of a year. We've all been isolated from friends and from family to a degree at least, and yet we have all remained steadfastly connected to each other through this online watch community and through this hobby that we all share. And it's been great to have those connections this year, to feel some of those friendships and to chat with all of you in the comments and to watch the channel grow again over the course of 2020. So thank you so much indeed for your support. Let's hope that 2021 is a little bit better, eh? So what am I going to give away today then? Well, a Seiko dive watch. It had to be really the backbone of the collection. It's a Seiko Turtle. As Seiko pushes north in terms of price but doesn't offer anything else for the money, I think the Turtle, the Samurai, some of the pre-existing models are going to be more and more sought after. One of you is going to get the Blue Dial SRP 773K1. Don't be intimidated by the size of the watch either. Seiko are the masters of getting a big watch to fit a small wrist. Watch number 2 is the Orient Bambino, an absolute classic, and I've gone for what I think is the most classic of the classic, a Bambino Mark II in white dial. I think the Mark IIs are still the best looking of all of the Bambinos, and we're up to the Mark 4.5 I think by now. Dauphine hands, applied arrowhead indexes, domed mineral crystal. It is a beautiful looking watch. The perfect office watch, assuming you still have a job and assuming that it's still in an office. And what else to round out the collection but a Casio G-Shock. I love the square Gs, I love the 5600, I own several of them myself, and I thought I'd give one away but add a little bit of funk to it by giving away a black and red, nicely coloured negative display one. All three watches are brand new in their boxes with warranties, unworn, and I'll be shipping them to one of you. So what do you have to do to win it? Well, you have to be a subscriber of the channel, you have to like the video, and you have to leave me a comment. That's all. Just leave a comment. I don't even care what the comment is. I'm going to wait 5 days, so at close of business on Sunday, I'm going to go through all of the comments, randomly scrolling down until I select one. I will click on the comment and I will pin that comment and I will say, you are the winner. Please send me an email. So please don't ask me if you won the competition. It will be fairly obvious if you have, or you can check back on Monday to see which comment I've pinned. Thank you again for your support. Have a great holiday. Good luck in the competition, and I'll see you in a future video.